Hi.
Hey,
What's yappening, Yappers? New year, new us, new location.
New
JK. We're just
location.
recording for now at Jen's apartment for this one time.
Yeah, it was a little hectic today, so I was like, we just got to record at my apartment.
Yes.
Crazy.
She doesn't have the plants.
No, it's a boring background, but I'm telling you, the background is actually very beautiful, but you would see the ring light. So for another time. And if you see the background, you might find out where I live. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. I mean, we already said we live on opposite ends of each other, but you don't know where.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, happy New Year's, guys. Another year, another What's Yappening.
Yes. We're about to make a year in March. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? It's going to be like, I remember when we started this.
I remember I had like pictures on my phone because I was thinking about doing like a collage on Instagram of like past 2025. And I was like going through all old, like our first one.
Yeah.
First video, like our screenshots, all the snippets I have still on my phone of all of them.
And also our picture idea and what to do and our Photoshop. Well, yeah. You
know what I actually really want to do, which I think everyone told me I should in my life, meaning my parents and my aunt and I don't know, everyone. I'm going to do, and I just saw my friend post, not a mood board, but I guess it's a mood board of like inspiration board. What is it called?
Oh, yes. It's a mood board. Yeah. So you jot down like goals and
it's like pictures.
things for
it's
the
just
year.
Pictures.
Yes, it's a mood board.
It's a mood board.
Yep.
Okay. So I want to make one for 2026 because it's just like manifestation. And I'm big on manifestation. I believe if you manifest it, it will happen.
Oh, yes. Sometimes it takes years for your manifestation, but it happens, you know?
Yeah. Literally, my aunt I remember when I was little, always had a mood board on her fridge, always. And there was one that had like a wedding and then money, everything on her mood board. She got it now. It's been maybe like 20 years since I remember that mood board. She's married.
She has money.
So I'm like, good for her. So she manifested it. And I just really, truly believe, like, I don't know, it'd be nice to just like, you wake up every day, you see it, you look at it, and you're like, I can do that. I will do that.
I kind of had something like that too for 2025, but instead of it being like a mood board, I had it like as a checklist, like things that I wanted to get done and do for the end of the year, which was like, moving with my boyfriend.
Right.
Sounds boring, but open up a 401k account, things like that, and just like prepare myself better for the future.
Hey, but that's your boring.
Hey, listen, I'm not the only one though, right?
Those are things we need to do. I actually still haven't, I need to open up a 401k with my new job. I still haven't switched over. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. Like sometimes you get carried away because everyone just wants to have fun in life. No one wants to take things seriously, right? No one wants to be an adult.
Yeah, but we're almost 30. You're almost 30. So this is the time.
Yeah, this is my birth month, guys.
No, you're literally about to be 30. That's
in a few weeks.
Crazy.
I see those memes, like the SpongeBob memes where Patrick and SpongeBob are running and it's like
running
Sandy.
Away from 30?
It's Sandy grabbing them. It says like 1996, running away from 30.
Oh my God.
Like, that is me right now. And I'm the oldest compared to other people in my year.
Yeah, because you're literally January, baby.
Yeah, I'm like right there. Boom, turning 30. First one,
late.
Boom.
I'm still 28. I got time.
Yeah, okay. Wait, I said the same thing and here I am.
No, I know. I know that it's going to be super quick, but this is the time that we have to start thinking about those boring shit. It's still have fun, still travel, do as much as we can to enjoy life, but we still have to really buckle down. I feel like 30s are going to be better. They're just going to be better. God, 20s up, and I feel like 28 to 30, hopefully these 2 years are just smooth sailing, because up until now, God, what a fucking ride.
I mean, your 20s, as you're younger, you think your 20s is something really magical because you're legally allowed to drink. You're legally, in the States, sorry, if our listeners out there from Europe or wherever else in this world, obviously, it's a little bit more different for you. But for us here in the States, 18 is legally when you're allowed to go to clubs, but you can't drink.
You can also buy a gun and go to war and drive, but you can't drink alcohol. but you can fight for our country.
Yeah, it's a little contradicting. And then 21 is when you finally can drink and be an adult, as most people feel like they're an adult when they're 21, but not really.
I was like,
you know,
when you're 18. I do truly believe I felt like an adult at 21. I think I was, though. I lived on my own. I had my own job. I was still going to school, and I was paying for all my shit. I was definitely an adult.
Oh no, I was still in college.
I was doing adult shit. No, I was still in college, but I was.
Oh no, girl! Rent. I wasn't paying rent or anything. I was a baby.
No, yeah, you know what I mean. You were still a 21-year-old child. Yeah. I was definitely a 21-year-old adult. I felt I had all responsibilities.
Yeah, and then I didn't feel responsible until after 25 because I graduated college. I got my first real job because once I got my first real job, that's when I had to pay rent. I had to be an adult, like everything that I owned, I had to pay for everything.
Yeah.
So, and I also think 20s is when you're just kind of figuring yourself out in a way. Yeah, they say in college you figure it out, but what about people who don't go to college and, you know, instantly start working and have to, you know, be an adult?
Yeah, 20s is definitely the time you figure yourself out. I'm still figuring myself out, honestly.
Really? I feel like I'm like pat down. This is who I am, like it or not.
No, the thing is, I know who I am as a person, for sure, but I feel like I'm still figuring stuff out.
I guess.
You know?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, like, it's sad to say. Like, I really can't believe I'm 30. I don't look 30. As you guys can tell.
And she's never gotten Botox.
Yes. And I don't feel 30, you know, in 16 Candles when she wakes up that morning. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but
oh my God, of course.
Remember when she wakes up and she's like, internally, I'm still 15, but physically, I'm 16. And I'm like, mentally, I'm still 25. Physically, I'm like 16.
Okay. No, you do not look 16.
Because everywhere I go, they're like, yeah, you're not 21. Let me see that ID. And it's like,
you do not look 16. That's scary because you have a boyfriend who's literally 35. Okay. That would be fucking great.
But every boyfriend.
I don't think he would like that.
Listen, every boyfriend I had, though, was always looked older than me. Like, I remember one time going out with an old boyfriend of mine, and we went to the bar, and I was of age, guys. Yappers, I was of age. And he went to the bar. Bartender said, yeah, no, I don't want your ID. I want her ID, and points right at me.
Oh my God, bartending is so awkward when it comes to that. When it's like,
who are you buying this for?
No,
are they of age?
Not even that. It'll be a group of people, and like half of them, I'm like, oh, they're definitely like of age, like in their 30s. And then the other half of the group, and they're all together, I'm like, they're babies. They're babies. I was like, no way. And then because they come, like they trickle in after. So then I already gave them the drinks, the one that look older. And then their friends come and I'm like, this is, am I disrespectful if I ask for their ID now? Because I didn't ask for them. Like, what if they're the same age? Like, you know?
No, ID the shit out of them because you never know.
I ID'd some young kids. And I say kids because they were children at the bar I was working at. And I don't have a fake ID machine. I'm literally just looking at it. But it was like Delaware. I had a Delaware fake ID. But it was Delaware.
Me too.
It was, where else was it from? Connecticut. I don't know. Random places. And they're all from different places. I'm like.
Yeah, that's sketch. You guys are not from the same state. That's weird.
I know.
And like even kids from colleges that go to college together, there's some of you have to be from the same state.
Because it was also after like a big game, like a college game. So I'm like, this could be it. But they looked young. Like, but it said they just turned 21, all of them. I'm like, this could be possible. But I just let them drink.
She's like, fuck it. If I get in trouble, not me, the bar.
No, but the bartender also has to go to court. Because that happened to my friend one time.
Oh, damn.
We got a big fat fine.
You gotta be careful.
But then he had to go to court. But it's crazy because at this place, there was a bouncer. And the bouncer let the person in. And it was a cop, like an undercover cop with like a young girl. And the young girl didn't get ID'd. And then he served her. And
And it was all history from there.
Yeah.
Well, that kind
But I'm
of,
like, you had the bouncer doesn't get, and it's like, no, because the person serving the alcohol.
but the bouncer's the one that initially let them in.
Yeah, but he didn't serve them alcohol.
Interesting.
Like, you could still be in a bar. Like, you could go to a bar. Like, you can go to a bar.
Well, okay.
Get drink.
I shouldn't give this away, but at my boyfriend's bar,
give it away. Give it away. Give it away.
At my boyfriend's bar that he manages, there's a bouncer at the front on the street side, but it's connected to a hotel. So you can go to the lobby of the hotel because that's where the bathroom is. So you can just come in that way.
That's so smart.
Because friends of mine who forgot their IDs, we would just be like, just go into the hotel. You're fine. I mean, we are of age. It's not like we're not of age, but there are times, even if you are of age, the bouncer will still ask for your ID. So, you know, in cases like that, you have the opportunity of going from the back of the hotel.
You know, it's also crazy. I've forgotten my ID many times. And I was like, I have a picture. Can I show you a picture of my ID? And I was like, and I have a picture of my passport. Like, I'll show you. They would say, yeah. They're like, okay.
Yeah, because how can you fake a passport, and why would you go out of your way to get into a bar underage with two identifications?
Yeah. I also feel like I don't any longer look younger than 21.
No
matter how much Botox I will get. The youngest I've gotten so far now is 23, which I love. I'm like, I want to stay 23. I'm actually going to a Botox party next week. If you want to come.
No, I'm not getting Botox. Also,
fine.
The youngest I recently got was 20. I was like, what? Are you fucking out of your mind? That's like 10 years younger. Thank you, but no.
You can pass as 20 until you make facial expressions, because I could see your wrinkles.
Well, gee, thanks.
No,
Jinx. But I'm okay with people thinking I'm younger than I am, just because then
that's good.
When I'm older, like, have you seen my sister?
Yeah,
my sister she's 40 and she looks like she's still 32.
She looks early 30s, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, good genes. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, okay, so that actually brings to our topic, because it's technically same year. Well, sorry, not same year. New year, same resolution. No new resolutions, because let's be honest, resolutions are fake. Like, nobody completes them. You'll like say new resolutions, and then like a month later, it's like,
new me.
Yeah, new year, new you. Like, no, you're not.
Honestly,
no.
I'm planning on being the same me, but I already lost all the weight I needed to lose. So I don't need that. Like, I feel like I eat pretty healthy. Yeah. I think my New Year's resolution, it's not even a resolution, just like, because I was already started doing this before the New Year's, just putting more money away.
Yes, that's really important.
That's kind of it.
I guess that's a good resolution. Because a lot of people's resolutions is like going to the gym. And especially if you're not one to go to the gym, you're not like a gymaholic. After like a month, or even if you just slip up the slightest bit, like off routine.
Oh, you're done.
It's game over. Exactly. And I shit you not, everyone's resolution is, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to do this. And then a week later, you're having McDonald's. Or you're having something that isn't healthy, and you're not going to the gym, and you're not doing all this stuff.
Also, who the fuck starts their New Year's resolution on January 1st? That's when you're hungover. I'm ordering. It was like my first New Year's Day that I actually did not order
McDonald's.
No, like fast food.
Yeah.
We did order food.
We ordered Taco. Okay. Disclosure.
They ordered Taco Bell.
Disclosure.
I didn't eat any of it.
Jen and I spent New Year's Eve together.
We did.
And when I came through that door, Jen, I saw the Taco Bell on that table over there.
When you got there?
When I got here, it was already there. I think it was already there. When did they go then?
They ordered. I think my boyfriend ordered it for delivery, and I don't know when, but it definitely wasn't here when we were all here. We already. No, he didn't.
I saw it on that counter though. Don't know how it showed up. But
no, it was on that counter later on, because I'm like, who the hell ordered Taco Bell? And I was just too fucked up to eat. Like, I literally couldn't even. And the next morning, I was so mad at myself
for not having any.
I should have been happy that I didn't have any. I was mad. I was like, that would have slapped last night, because I didn't eat anything. I had breakfast the morning New Year's Eve, and then that was it, because we started drinking at like 6, and it was just downhill from there.
I came in.
And then I ordered sushi New Year's Day night. So I didn't even eat like bad.
Yappers, listen to this. Me and my boyfriend walked through that door. We came at 10:30 because we went to go see a friend of ours perform at the Terra Blues.
Oh, maybe the Taco Bell was already there.
If you're into Terra Blues, if you're into blues and jazz just in general, check out Terra Blues. Yes, I'm advertising you. Live jazz. We went there to see a friend perform, and we came afterwards, and we walk into the door. Jen, who's by herself with a bunch of sausages. Okay.
Dude, literally, it looked like a porno was about to happen.
She was here with a bunch of sausages, and I brought another sausage with me. I brought my
But I texted her, I was like, you need to come after. I'm the only girl.
Yeah, so I brought an extra sausage with me, but I was the girl, so I helped out Jen in that way. And I come in, guys, and it was like like when the football game's about to start and they all like huddle together in the locker room and they all talk to each other, like prep and stuff. But this time the prep wasn't talking. It was them dancing in a circle at a club. Jen had her hood on like this, guys. Yeah,
I was in sweats. Like I was like in that outfit, but in red.
And she's like this. Right, guys? She was lit, guys.
I was having
lit. I was too, but not like her.
I don't know what song was on when we were dancing to that.
I want to say it was Haley Williams. Why are you my clarity?
It absolutely was.
Yeah, definitely
it absolutely was.
Because then I came in on the...
Bro, this is a banger.
Yeah. Many bangers that night. Many bangers. We were listening to High School Musical, guys. And then eventually it shifted to karaoke. Because my boyfriend was like, Mariana... He was like, Jen, Mariana says that she's really good at karaoke, but she won't take me to a karaoke bar. And I'm like, yeah, babe, because karaoke is not fun when you're a good singer. You have to be trashed. That's what makes it fun.
I don't know. I feel like I have a great time. I feel like you could be at any level and have a great time at karaoke.
When
personally
you're
love karaoke. All my friends love karaoke.
So maybe we should do like a karaoke night.
Actually, my boyfriend loves karaoke.
So apparently mine does too, but
we should do karaoke.
Yes, but it would have to be a Sunday or Monday or Tuesday.
New adventures. Karaoke.
Yes. And so me and Jen obviously have similar hobbies, similar tastes, hence why we do a podcast together. But our boyfriends are complete opposites in certain aspects.
I actually think you and I are very big opposites too.
No, but we work. I feel like with girls, it works in a weird way, whereas like guys have to find one common bond and that's it. I don't know, like it's either sports or working out, like it never anything else besides that if you think about it. Whereas girls are like, I like your nails, oh my god, and then it's like, oh, I like your outfit, oh my god, we're best of buddies now. Not really like that, but it's easier for us to have common...
Well, kind of.
It's easier for us to have common grounds and groups compared to guys where it's like, you work out, do you
like our friend asked your boyfriend was like, do you want to live with us?
That was so sincere though, I have to admit. And I said to my boyfriend afterwards, I was like, wasn't that so nice that they wanted to include you and not make you feel like an outsider? That was so nice. Right?
Yeah, I thought that was very sweet.
So yes, so you could be the same person, hence why it's New Year, same us, same resolution.
Yeah.
But making new friends could be something that could be their 2026, bonding. Because we do a lot of things together. We just don't include our boyfriends in it. But maybe if we include them more often...
Because sometimes I have a better time without them.
True. But maybe if we just include them in some things, maybe it will just be easier, right?
I think something that we can all really connect on is we're all big foodies. Like, we love trying new things.
100%.
Food-wise.
We try to make you come to...
They didn't have the reservation.
Which, by the way, was amazing. I think you and your boyfriend would really like it.
Yeah. I'm sure. We are obsessed with omakase.
And it was like a cocktail that paired really well with the fooding.
Ooh, like a sake? And
It was more than just that. It was like different pairs of cocktails that paired really well with the food.
I have a New Year's resolution. I just came up with a New Year's resolution.
On the spot, guys.
On the spot. I'm going to start posting on TikTok again, like my cooking videos.
Yes, why not?
I'm going to cook more. Well, the thing is, this past 2 months, I have not cooked at all, really, because I've been going out for dinner a lot for work. A lot of work dinners, but I think it's slowing down. So now I'll be able to cook more at home. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Just post more cooking videos.
The problem with sometimes, because I thought about the same thing, like familiarize myself with TikTok and to be funny in these videos, as you see, because you like my TikToks.
Of course.
And
I'm your number one supporter.
But yeah, you are. But I have to find ways to make it reach out further into the feed, because right now I'm not getting, unless it's something that's currently going on trending wise, it won't reach outside of there.
They really say it's just posting every day, multiple times a day. But I'm like, who the hell has time for that?
And also
you make time.
And also editing takes forever. Sometimes I'm there for like 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, the cooking. I know. The cooking videos, it would take me so long to edit because I'd have to chop up. Like literally everything was like chop, 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 you know? And that's the main part where it's like, if I'm going to be posting 2-3 videos a day, I also don't cook 2-3 times a day. But I guess it could be other videos too. Like grocery hauls, because I love grocery hauls.
Not even that. You could do like quick little meals here and there, like what you did right now. Even though it was already pre-made, you could just show like how you took a pre-made meal and made it this like luxury meal, right?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like things
I
like
do
that.
do that. I do that. I did that with a lot of Trader Joe's meals and frozen stuff from Wild Fork. Shout out to Wild Fork. If you see this, shout out to Wild Fork.
Yeah, shout out to Wild Fork. Definitely sponsor us, because we both use you for our protein.
My boyfriend is obsessed with Wild Fork. I haven't bought protein in forever. I mean, here and there, because everything is frozen, and then you take it out to defrost. But let's say one day I'm like, oh no, I forgot to take something out. Then I'll run to the grocery store and just buy a pack of chicken or a steak that I need. But for the most part, we buy all of our meat on Wild Fork. The meat tastes phenomenal. So good. I've tried Butcher Box. I've tried the other meat thing. The steak does not taste as good. All of the meat. I don't like their chicken thighs because they're so massive, and it makes me
cringe.
Like I can't have massive chicken wings or massive, like chicken in general. I can't be huge. It grosses me out.
Well, I don't really buy chicken. My man doesn't eat meat.
Doesn't he
start? He likes pork.
That's like right. That's the craziest.
Because they say pork is a disgusting animal because it lives in its filth. But I want to say that I kind of feel guilty eating pork because of how smart they are.
Yeah, little piggies.
And how I low-key want to have a pig as a pet, but I don't have the space for him or her.
Yeah, like a mini piglet, because like the porks.
But, you know, it's like having your own dog, like, you know, eating your dog. Like, that's crazy. And also, I grew up being Portuguese. We eat a lot of pork. That's like and we roast the pork. We leitão, you know, so it's very...
Love.
But I want to say the chicken is dirty also, especially the way that they raise them. They can be in like these filthy coops.
All meat is gross in the United States unless you're freaking killing them yourselves in your backyard. Like, seriously.
And, no, true.
Grass-fed, non-GMO,
pasture-raised,
like all that you have to get. It's so expensive, but you taste the difference.
Yeah, 100%. I also feel the same way about fish. So Jen introduced me to Wild Fork, and we get a lot of fish from there, and we do mainly wild, just because that farm stuff is, you know, I've seen documentaries on the netting that they do for them, how they raise them, and that's just not natural.
Wait, did you try the barramundi fish I told you about?
No.
You should try it. It's our favorite.
So I do. I got the picanha. I got like a few things. Yeah, I got the bulk one. I've yet to try it. It's still like frozen up in a block. Because I'm like, damn, now I kind of low-key wish I got the sliced one already.
Yeah, because now you have to defrost it and
ruin it. Because what if I don't want to eat the whole piece in one shot? You know, like I didn't think about that.
How big is the bowl?
It's a big.
Yeah, that's the one that we get. We chop it up and I'll eat one. Like my boyfriend will eat 2 pieces.
But do you refreeze it after you?
No, but that's why we just eat it the next day again.
See, I cannot do that because my man will not have meat twice in a row because he is not a meat person.
Can you?
Of course I can.
So just eat it.
By myself? Absolutely not. Like, look at me.
By yourself?
Like, look at me. Like, I cannot. I can have a meal. Yes. I can eat. Yes. But that's that shit is bigger than my freaking shoulder.
I know. I'm not saying eat the whole thing. I'm saying one night, eat it with him and you. Then the next night, if he's working at night, you just cook the other one yourself.
Yeah, but then this is where I feel guilty because then he won't have food. Well, like, what will he eat the next day when he?
What do you mean the next day? He's working.
No, but he eats whatever I cook. He'll eat the next day before he goes to work. You know what I mean?
Well, then he's gonna have to suck it up because you already bought it. So what's the alternative here? What are you gonna do? I mean, try and chop it in half, frozen.
See, like that's something that I kind of want to change for him. This is what I want his resolution to be.
This is my boyfriend's resolution that he hasn't said that he wanted to do, but I'm saying.
But I'm saying this should be his resolution because when we first met, he was like, "Oh, I'm just pescatarian." He didn't even hit me with that. He hit me with plant-based. I eat plant-based. I'm like, "Oh God, fuck, this is not gonna work."
No.
And then as we started dating, going on dates, he was eating fish. I'm like, okay, he's pescatarian. Okay. That makes more sense. I can deal with this. My roots are fishermen.
Yeah.
This is good for me. And it will be a little bit healthier for me because at times all I did eat was red meat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, this is a nice balance. So I'm glad that he is now eating meat because I feel like not his diet, but his brain, like sometimes he would feel really down or feel sick out of the blue. And I think it was because he was
groggy.
Yeah. And he would have like these really bad anxiety attacks. And he cut smoking weed. He cut all this stuff. And on the occasion, sometimes he will have it. And I just think he is lacking in certain minerals or vitamins that meat gives you, protein wise. So my resolution for him is to slowly have him eat meat or bring back meat into his diet. I'm not saying he has to do it every day.
No, but like even if it's starting with like once a week is still a good amount of time.
Yeah, so that's something that I'm hoping that works out and works great for him. And hopefully if he does incorporate meat again in his diet, slowly he won't feel the way he feels.
Right.
But yeah, I don't have a resolution. I always tell myself that I'm going to work out and I'm going to hit the gym. Maybe this year will be a little different just because I'm turning 30 and my muscle mass, they say once you hit 30 or you're in your 30s, it starts to downgrade a bit. And I don't want to look like those old ladies on the street that are not hunch, but you could tell they have no muscle mass. You can just break them easily. And I just don't want to be that person.
Well, then it's time to start picking up the weights, sweetie.
Or just hitting the gym in general.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm just
hitting the weights is like go to the gym.
But my problem is every time I do have a resolution, specifically working out, I'll be good for like a month or two. I'll hit that 30-month mark and I'll go away on vacation or I'll be too busy with something that I can't work out. And I fall off that routine and then I just don't go back into it. I like lose attraction.
Maybe that's something that it's easier if you do it with your partner and, the days off that he has and that you both have together, or even like his days off when you come back from work, like go to the gym together.
He wants me to, but our workouts are two different workouts.
No, you guys don't have to, like I go to the gym with my boyfriend. We don't do the same workouts for the most part. We might start off on the treadmill together and stuff, but then when we go to the workouts, the lifting weights, it's different. But it's just getting there is the biggest challenge.
See, but my boyfriend doesn't lift weights. His workout routine is swimming. I could do yoga with him. That's fine. He said he wanted to try Pilates, which is great. That's what I used to do when I did work out. There's just certain things that I don't see us doing it together because we have different ideas of what working out is.
Well, then you guys should try the yoga together, do like Pilates together. It's like easier to get in a routine when you have someone who's supporting you and doing it with you too. Because then after that, when you try and venture off on your own, it kind of makes it a bit easier instead of just diving right in by yourself. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Because I don't really have any other resolutions. My resolutions are always the same. It's trying to be a little bit more into working out because I'm just not into that. Working out in me is just, I just don't like it. Like I have no desire for it at all. And I try to be and I'm like, oh, this is boring.
I think my resolution is seeing if I get engaged or not. And if I don't, then it's over.
Are you kidding me? Get out of here. That can't be. There are people who are in 10-year relationships and don't get engaged until the 10th year,
Won't be
you know?
me.
Okay,
Won't
yes.
be me. Absolutely not.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Won't be me either. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I really don't know. But that's like an ultimatum right there. What are you going to go into the show?
Sometimes you have to give people an ultimatum.
Okay. We'll see how that works.
Sorry.
I don't know. Everyone has resolutions, but you don't change as a person. Your resolution is what changes every year. Or if not, you have the same resolution.
Yeah, I mean, maybe sometimes you might change as a person.
Unless you go through something like a lot of our friends in 2025 are now mothers.
Yeah, that definitely changes a person.
Yeah, 100%. Because now you have another duty.
Yeah.
Now you're a different person. You have this mother instincts. You have to take care of somebody else. I mean, I am not a mother, but I feel like I take care of somebody already. I guess that's just preparing me for the next stage of my life.
Yeah.
What?
I'm trying to think of who you're taking care of.
My boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Pets and boyfriends are a step to what your next stage in life is going to be, which is being a mother. If that's what you decide to do in your life.
No, I definitely already feel like a mother.
Yeah, exactly. And even like as a kid growing up, when your parents would buy you a baby doll or they would buy you whatever they would buy you, that was also another way of preparing you. In kitchens, when your parents would buy you kitchens as a girl, little play kitchens, preparing you to learn how to cook and preparing you to take care of a baby and how to hold the baby,
Right.
you know? It's like all these weird tasks when you're younger that you don't really realize until you're older that this is what you were doing. This is what you were preparing for. So, yeah, so Jen and I's resolutions.
I don't really have any.
You just said a mood board.
Oh, right.
You just said, I want a mood board to inspire me to pick the right goals and do the right goals and all this stuff.
Right. I'm going to do mood boards. That's my resolution.
Yes, and mine is trying to work out, and we'll see how that goes, Mariana.
I'm going to push you.
Oh, I know you will, just like everybody else in my life. And now that I'm hitting my 30s, hopefully I do have a nice glow up in my life, and we'll see how that looks. Hopefully my 30s will be better than my 20s wasn't that bad either.
What do you mean glow up? Like you want to change the way you look?
No. Like you said, hopefully I get engaged.
Mhm.
Hopefully I have kids, because...
Meanwhile, she looked at me like I was crazy when I said that.
No, but I'm not like, in a year from now, I want to be engaged. Otherwise, it's not happening. I'll wait longer than a year. Hopefully not more than that. Hopefully not more than 5 years, but...
See, that's insane. Like, I don't even want to let that be an option.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say that to them. That's just something mentally I'm preparing.
That's not even an option for
I'm not
you.
telling my boyfriend that, nor does he listen to this podcast.
Right.
But I'm also... mentally, I'm going to tell myself that, but I know externally I will freak out if 3 years go by and I'm still at my same level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Understood. Yeah, that kind of glow up.
And also I do want to have kids, especially since I have friends that are now having kids, and I want to have them be kind of in that same age group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they might not be at the same grade just because I'm not having kids at the same time my friends are.
But as long as they're in the same, like, they're able to still play together, like that kind of age.
Yeah,
group.
like most of my friends are either 2 years to a year older than me or a year or 2 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to have that medium. And when you have kids, to just be in that same age group.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean just because you get pregnant doesn't mean I have to get pregnant right away. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely not. Like, I would not.
Everyone goes at their own pace. And everyone's resolutions are different on everybody. But I do believe that as you get older, you're still the same person. Your resolutions change, or they are the same resolutions every year.
Right.
That's why, hence, new year, same us.
Yeah. Just a little tweak in small habits that we have,
But what I will say is, what am I leaving behind in the last year is, I don't know, certain people in my life that I just don't care to associate with, or be friends with, I guess. I don't know.
leaving behind anxiety.
That is not going to happen.
It's so fucked up. I feel like I've already kind of worked on it. It's helped me a lot. Worrying about what this person's doing and this person and all that. Obviously, I'm still going to have anxiety, but I feel like I've definitely gotten I'm just more relaxed, where I'm at the point where I need to just chill.
Yes, until something happens in your life and your anxiety just shoots up to the roof again.
I know that's going to happen, but I'm saying the day-to-day anxiety. Not when something traumatic happens, like a big event is coming up or something like that. Yeah, the anxiety is going to skyrocket, of course.
You literally had anxiety in the car today with the parking.
That was not anxiety. I was angry. That's not anxiety.
It was a mixture of both.
I'm going to tell you, because I'm the one that was experiencing it, that it was not anxiety. I know anxious is when I'm oh my God, I can't believe, you just don't know what's going to happen. And I didn't know what was going to happen, but I was angry because I was waiting there forever because I'm hungry. I was hangry. I had to pee.
Yes.
So I was I was just angry. Not anxious about it. Because then I went to the guy and I was I would have left. I literally told him, I was I would have left, but I already paid for it.
Yes. Yes, Jen.
Anyways, sorry. I was angry.
So I guess one of Jen's things that she's leaving behind is old mindsets.
Absolutely.
Right. And
yes.
I can't really say, and I think you can agree with me on this, is dating patterns, because we're not dating. We're heavily involved in relationships here. I don't know. I want to try and spend less this year compared to last year.
Same.
I want to stop those bad habits of spending more and saving.
Spending less and saving more.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like a commercial.
And then maybe I already have boundaries, but maybe leaving behind certain boundaries that I think resolved itself going into the new year.
Opening up to new experiences in the new year. Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know. What else? Better standards, I guess, like we said before, about hopefully being engaged, hopefully having kids. I mean,
I'm not going to lie. This year was definitely, past year was definitely, I had a lot of ups and downs in my relationships, but I think now in 2026, just more, it's a smooth path. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I want to travel more because I feel like every year I want to travel, but I don't have the money for it. So this is where I can probably sound a little contradicting because I'm I want to save more money and spend less. But at the same time, I'm but I want to travel more, which requires spending. Right. But that doesn't mean that I have to go on these lavish vacations and go so extreme on them.
No, yeah. You could literally be hey, I'm going to do a weekend upstate, or I'm going to go to Boston. You don't have to do anything crazy. But what sucks though? A lot of times you go places that are close, you end up spending the same amount of money that you would anywhere else. You're just minus the flights, and you could find cheap flights depending on the time.
True.
That's pretty much it for the new year.
Yeah.
Leaving back 2025, moving forward with 2026. I feel really good about this year.
Yeah, and this year, I hope a lot of things will change for the podcast, too. This year, we're going to introduce guests.
Yes, we're going to have guests soon, which is going to be so exciting. Because we already have so many people in mind to bring. There's a wait list. No, I'm kidding.
She's not joking, guys.
There are many people who've been asking to go on.
We're having people pitch for us, okay? Why they deserve to be on our podcast.
Yeah, we had a pitch on New Year's. One of our friends were pitching of why they would be better than the other person on the podcast.
Yeah, because, some people's situations, like they said, are just stickier than others.
Right. Stickier. Okay, shut up.
I'm just stickier compared to your situation. It was just funny, but yes.
Great. But we're excited.
So our resolution for our podcast, I know we talked a lot about ourselves, but our resolution for our podcast is having guests. We're going to change up not our setting, but we'll just change up including people in our conversations, not just me and Jen.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have a lot of things to say out there.
Right. And more, I think, for me, resolutions the editing. Try and just learn more how to do more fun stuff. But yeah, that's it.
That's it, guys. That's our, new year.
Same us.
new resolutions for our podcast, some new resolutions for ourselves. We'll see. We'll let you know throughout the year. Same old yappers.
And the same old yappers. Well, thanks for joining us today, guys.
Bye, yappers.
Bye, yappers.